Hey, you beautiful souls. Let us begin the journey of unified. I've been inspired to do this book with you all, and I've started this journey today. I'll explain you how we are going to go about this book. It will be read weekly, but we have to practice this daily. So let me just read the introduction part and then I'll explain you how to go about it further. Unified, a course on truth and practical guidance from Babaji. This is about practical guidance to meet your higher soul, and Babaji is Mahavatar Babaji, and this is written by Roger G. Lanphier. Learn to channel truth and practical guidance when you are unified with yourself. Develop all your divine qualities by simply being unified with yourself. Happiness, intelligence, heartfulness, peacefulness, and abundance. Remember yourself in this easy step by step instruction. So, this book is divided into weeks, if you can see, and it will be giving weekly guidance, and we'll be practicing daily. For a week, same practice will continue, and this comprises of 24 weeks. So, let us begin with the introduction, the preface. I have worked with Babaji for years in my spiritual awakening process. He is a kind, loving, and very gentle master. My only knowledge of Babaji comes from my inner experience of him. I don't know if he has a physical body now or ever has had one. It really doesn't matter, as each of us is destined to realize we are all omnipresent and omniscient. Only our sleeping awareness shuts off that reality for the time being. For the enlightened, the great teachers, being all knowing and everywhere present, are normal and living truths. Babaji is such an enlightened soul. He came to me because I asked for the gentle guiding light of a master. Through his soft prodding, I have gradually become more aware of myself. That unfoldment continues. One of the highlights of my life has been to channel this marvelous course from the heart of Babaji. The knowledge is valid. I have experienced the predicted results in every lesson. The techniques have been a giant step in my own process of self realization. So it is totally about self realization. And Roger Lanphier has got this book channelized from Babaji. So Babaji must have given inspiration. So whatever Babaji, Mahavatar Babaji had guided Roger Lanphier, and that's why this book is called channelized book. And this book, I think what I got from is not available in any bookstore. Babaji's course impressed me most of all because of its simplicity. It's simple, it's easy, very gently the course gradually leads you to complete trust and awareness of your higher self. It uses the age old proven method of making a concept simple along with loving repetition. Unified, A Course from Babaji. There is no doubt in my mind that this course can be understood successfully by anyone. Naturally, there is a selection process. Only those of you ready for it are interested. That, of course, includes anyone reading this preface. Let that alone be your signal. You are ready for the experience of being unified with your higher self. From all of us, so fortunate to receive this course, a heartfelt love and thanks to you, Babaji. We know you are with us through each of these lessons. Roger Lanphier. Unified. Never before in known human history has a course like this been available. That is not to say paths for enlightenment weren't available. They were, and thousands still are. In fact, the opportunity for unfolding full human potential has never been greater. Millions of people, scores of groups, and hundreds of enlightened masters are guiding the earth into a new age, an age of heaven on earth. It is precisely this beehive of spiritual activity that makes this course possible. Before now, the seeker had to be guided by an enlightened soul that he could identify. The way out of darkness was too dark, too confusing. It took the help handful, I repeat, it took the helpful hand of someone who had traveled the course, who knew the way. The last 50 years of spiritual rebirth on this planet have brought new energies and new awareness for everyone. The first pioneers always blaze a trail, so the going is easier for those who follow. These pioneers of spiritual movements have paved the way for the possibility of this course and many other such paths. The uniqueness of this course is that it marks a milestone for the seekers. Instead of a guru, the guide is your own self. Systematically, this course teaches you to be in touch with yourself, to be your own teacher. The lectures in this course come mainly from yourself within you. The lectures in this course come mainly from yourself. Within you are all answers and all the help you need to gain full enlightenment. I repeat, within you are all answers and all the help you need to gain full enlightenment. There are almost no requirements for this course. Any human with the desire for self realization and mastery of life can easily complete it. Some diligent and tenacity is helpful, but the daily requirements are few. There are fewer than 5 pages to read each week, but these few are to be read, reread, and clearly understood. Each day, only one or two 15-minute periods need to be set aside. everything else fits into your normal living activity. I repeat, each day, only one or two 15 minutes periods need to be set aside. Everything else fits into your normal living activity. So, what can be done? 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening can be set aside. Everything else fits into your normal living activity. No change in lifestyle required or even desired. If you're presently on a spiritual path, don't change your practices. Continue with your meditations, your postures, your chants, your prayers, your ceremonies, or whatever you are doing. This course will supplement that and even bring a new dimension of meaning to it. So, whatever you are doing, whatever practices, religious, spiritual, you may continue, but you just add this in your routine. And the writer says this course will supplement that and even bring a new dimension of meaning to it. There is only one strong suggestion: avoid any use of recreational drugs. While these drugs may sharpen some aspects of your perception, they dull other aspects. For this course to bring the results you want, you need the full range of your perception. The importance of maintaining a clear, natural nervous system can't be overemphasized. Don't alter your nervous system with any drugs unless your doctor prescribes them. This course is to be completed in about 6 months. Each lesson lasts 1 week. Do not cut that week short. On the other hand, if you feel a few extra days on a lesson would be helpful, take extra time. There is plenty of time in your life to finish this course. Just proceed diligently, easily, and with confidence at each step. It is only natural to want to be finished before you start. The urge to read this short lesson guide is tempting, as if somehow the experience will be yours for just the reading. That won't work. Reading this guide will not bring you self realization. In fact, there is nothing you can just read to gain enlightenment. For that reason, the actual knowledge written out in this instruction guide is minimal. Knowledge, however, is maximal for the experience of your own self. So take each lesson one at a time. Ignore what follows until you are ready to go on. The request not to read the lesson ahead of time may be too much for some curious natures. For that reason, here's a quick outline of what to expect. See, some curious nature readers would want to read the whole book at one time. So, the reason the author is saying not to read it, just pay attention. There are 3 sections, each 7 weeks long. After each section, there is a 1 week review lesson. The first section is devoted to the realizing the conscious communication you have with your higher self. You develop a technique with safeguards for communicating with your higher self. By the end of the first section, you will feel comfortable with the practice and have started to receive guidance from your life. The second section strengthens your tools for communicating with your higher self. You isolate your highest and wisest desires. I repeat, you isolate your highest and wisest desires. Then, using a precise formula, you start the mechanics to manifest these desires. By the end of this section, the mechanics of the manifestation are quite clear and easy. The third section expands your tools of guidance. You analyzing you analyze your dreams, you learn written communication with your higher self and the greatest teaching masters. In this last section, you also expand your awareness and connection with everyone else and everything in creation. That becomes a concrete experience. It is important to remember that this course is self taught. Your higher self is your teacher. You are not someone else's pupil. All the tools you need for enlightenment are known by you now. All this course promises to do is to put you clearly in tune with your higher self for its teaching and guidance. Such an approach to enlightenment could never have been totally successful for everyone before now. There was too much darkness on earth. Only a few fortunate souls have found the way successfully without an earthly brother's helping hand. Now, the rays of light on earth are so strong that you can find your own way. Just locate yourself, learn how to communicate, and go. Go on the path to peace, to love, to abundance, to joy, to success, and to heaven on earth. Truly, heaven is within. This course gives you the key because this is a self taught course. Religions are not to be built up around it. No person can claim to help you learn it, although you can certainly get together with your friends who are also taking the course to discuss experiences. You are in charge. This course gives you the tools to regain control of your own life. No one can now take your own place in your own life. So, friends, part one, developing a technique for the conscious communication with your higher self. This part one starts, it has 7 sections as the author explained. So, we'll be starting with the first week in the next video. So, I hope you got the gist of it. Go through the video again, understand it, what is the introduction about it, and if you're ready, join in week 1. And if you want everyday live in the morning, I'll be reading this first chapter every day at 5:30 a.m. IST. So you can come on live, but if your time does not match, you can just click the YouTube channel of mine and just play that what I record and post it there. You can play it every morning, every evening, so that you practice it every day for the next 7 days. One, practice for 7 days. Got it? I hope it is clear. Otherwise, you can put it on the comment. You can message me personally. We can discuss this further. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Let's be unified with our higher self.